Have you ever had one of those days? Have you ever had one of those horrible days? Have you ever had one of those days where everything goes wrong? Okay, so I have a bit of confession to make. I let this run last night for a bunch of hours just so I could build a little stockpile of what we're gonna need to expand. So that's why we're back at base. On the upside, a bunch of shit. On the downside, I gotta make up steel production right now. Which, you know, it's not great, it's not bad, it's not great. Oh, I also had to shut down part of the production because, well, not everything can be powered by my new power setup. So, let's get steel unlocked so we can actually do some shit. And I figured today we would do a full remodel of the base. We're going to tear it all down, strip it bare bones, and then build it back up.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry
And we're
to
going to get
start steel
blueprints today,
production.
because I
Project part
love
number 2,
blueprints.
the versatile framework, can only be
And hopefully
created via automation,
Logistics Mark
not
3.
at a crafting bench.
I mean, that's
Delivering
kind of
these
one
to
of
a
our goals
space
today.
elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save
First
the
things
day.
first, though.
Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
We're going to need some stuff. So we need to get Foundry into one of our little things there, and we're going to be needing modular frames. So I'd rather not rebuild without blueprints if I can avoid it. So we're just going to try and go ahead and get some steel products and jury rig something for that right quick. Which, if you don't really like, just leave. I don't care. You have plenty of other options to watch content. Pick one. You want to sit around and bitch all day at me for choices that I'm not making? There's the door. You got no time. Okay. So we're gonna have to shut a few things down to get this started up. Or I can upgrade my power system right away to deal with it. Honestly, I'd rather just get some stuff going right away. And just deal with the power outage. Oop, no, yeah, nope, there we go. Four. So we've got 2 impure nodes around here, which aren't really going to be that great. But we've also got a node up there and another one right there. So I don't know what the purity of this one is, but I think the one up there is normal. Possible. Let's take a look-see. Hey, look, it's spider people. Oh, yes, the pig spider. I faced that last time with, what did Xenos after? I ran away, because it was a Xenos after, and I'm not suicidal. Today. Today, though, I have a Reaper gun, and I can do that. So, fuck you! And that's why I'm not afraid. And there it is. The 4th one. I believe this one is normal as well. Yeah. So we have 2 normal and 2 impure. I can always hook back up my biomass burners if need be. But I can put 2 in here. I'm just gonna bring it out like so. And then I think, yeah, that should be good. I'll just bring that out to where the temporary rotor setup is. I'm gonna back out there. And then I'll plug it into some iron, because I've got a fuck ton of rotors right now. And I'll just have it making some steel ingots while I go and refine the power panels. Oh god, that mess of pipes. I really don't want to look at that mess of pipes. How many of these do I have? I do not have enough of those. Don't have enough to make a full Mark II belt, but we'll just have this belt over here. There we go. Just a simple little setup to get us going. Can we turn this into a curve? I mean, there's no real say can't, but look okay. Nothing really caring about aesthetics at this point. I just don't want any major clipping to go on. Yeah, see that? Hugging the ground is fine. That's totally fine. Okay. Okay. Got you over here. And let's hope it doesn't crash the power grid. Yeah, so far so good. Just a little bit over. That's fine. You aren't actually running at full capacity. Where were you? No. But you're running, so I suppose that's something. So, I'm gonna do a little fucky-wucky here. Yeah, we can do that. Just gonna disconnect a few things and hook up a few things. There we go. So I'll still be producing them just at a lower rate, and it'll still be producing them just at a lower rate. That means I can splice off one of those for one of these. Steel, carbon steel ingot. Ooh, oh, I didn't realize there was one of these. Carbon dust and iron ingot. You know what? For now, we'll just go with the regular recipe, but that doesn't look bad actually. I'll have to check the ratios later, but right now I just want something to be making something. Okay, so you're not doing anything. You need some power, so please don't break my power grid. I put a lot of time and effort in my power grid. Please don't break my power grid. Not yet, at least. I'll have something set up for it later on. Just give me time. Yeah, this will all be reworked here. Hopefully today. Probably today. Maybe today. Oh, I might get to it. I'm a little tired today. But I need to that. We need to set up some more power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and can you guess it? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Carbon mesh, I can make at there, it's no biggie. These were the two biggies, so doop, doop. And rods, which are also apparently a biggie. Carbon mesh. Reinforced iron plates. That, and we'll add another one and another one, because I know it's good for me. Okay, so let's get this up and running, shall we? Also, I was thinking back, and I might actually be able to do some unlocking with the Dimensional Depot. I don't think I'll need... I might. I don't know. I might. I don't know. I'm going to stick some little portable miners down on the SAM node to see what's what. Because, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been in the early game. So I'm going to see if my hunch is right and I do actually need steel, or if I'm actually wrong. I don't need steel. So we're going to build a couple of these. Oh, I can't. No space in inventory. I can just do that for a second. It's not the end of the world. Four should be enough. And we'll just swap out you. Turn on some tunes. Also, I think I might have remembered where another tape is. I think there's a tape hidden. There should be tapes hidden around the world. And I'm pretty sure I know where there one is one. So, gonna get rid of that first, get one wire, and then we're gonna go. Because it's actually really close by. It should be over the crater over there. Might be guarded, so that might be a pain. But we got the gun, we got our Xeno Zapper, and we got our inhaler. So, should be fine. Really? Odd. I guess I'll dump some things in here. Then I'll go grab it. Strange. And we'll take the truck, because why not? Gonna put up, actually I'm gonna put all the stuff I need for this here. Actually, how many slots does this have? This has almost the same amount of slots as the storage container does, so we're gonna put all of the stuff in here, and I'm only gonna build one more power node, because that's what I need. What I put in here? Copper sheets, rotors, wire. I don't really want to get rid of the wire, cellular will stay. But yeah. Just trying to think. I don't want to set up too many pipes and have to redo them all. If I set up one more pipe and just get the stackable pole unlocked, it should be fine. Okay, that's a geyser, I don't need that. should be another one over here. Huh. Could have sworn there was a trader over here somewhere. So there's this trader. There's the one that I went through to get the sand. And there's my base. My coal power plant. Maybe it's over here? Because I could have sworn there's a crater with a boombox tape just sitting there out in the open for all to see. Maybe it's this one? Possibly. Let's go take a look. I think we'll just do spin runs. Kapow. Kapow. Because I think they're stuck on the island. Another kapow. There we go. Aerial bombing. So it's not in that one. Where's my truck? Where's my truck? And then this one? I wouldn't know. I need a Noblitz to blow that apart, and I don't have one. Okay, is there another one over here? Rangers. Gotta get some more. And there's a lake. That's a bit loud even for me, so we're just gonna... There we go. That's better. So there's that lake, and there's these lakes over here. Oh, there's just summer sleep though. There's another hard drive over there. I totally forgot about that.
The voiceless effigy creates bodies in airwaves, but does
I
not
love that
notice the
animation.
shore. Is our melody not beautiful?
Detecting abnormal brainwave activity again. Activating artificial brainwave resonator.
Your shallow song has no rhythm. The river erodes our temples without prayers and washes away our scripture without deepening. Consume.
I believe this is one of those moments where the scientist would yell, Eureka! But that seems entirely too dramatic. It seems they are somehow organically emulating human speech. Fascinating. Continue exposing yourself to alien artifacts.
Thank you for the clarification. Oh yeah, I forgot that spitter carcass I left over there. I ran over one over here. I know I did. I ran. I don't know if I can see in the top glass. It was over by the slug. This way, I think. No. Anyway, let's head back to base and oh, oops. I didn't even mean to do that one. Sorry if you hear that. I live near a very busy highway. There we go. There's my tractor. Yeah, let's go back. Let's set up another power node. Build a ramp. And get rid of it because the locals like to climb up. Need to build one of each, and damn, that sun reflecting. It's shining right in my eye. So I only need to build one. Okay, so I only need that much. So just grab that, one of you, and one of you, and a whole bunch of you, actually. Because I'm gonna need another water line, I believe. Because you consume 45 per minute, so 45 times by 4. 180, so I'm bringing in 270. No, I could leave it. I can. Fine as it is. Okay. Let's leave a little room. Pipes upstairs. Another one of you. Another one of you. Do I have any... Like, I was thinking last night, do I have any ceiling supports? I do! Oh, that makes things much cleaner. Okay. So we're actually going to switch this to a ceiling support variant. So we'll just... that there. And this here. Yes. And we'll just hook it up before I hook it up. Okay. And nope. Ah! Ah! Damn it. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap. Okay, okay. Jeez, that took forever. This infinite nudge thing on is... I don't know if this bot is worth it sometimes. It just makes life so weird. Swap that now. Swap one by one. Okay, that's good. I just don't want to overload it. I don't know if this pump's got enough head lift. Oh no, it's got plenty of head lift. Okay. Should be fine. Oh yeah, should be fine. Okay. We can go ahead and switch everybody over to the new water source. And I'll have to move this. So I'm just gonna be quick about it. Wait, what is that hooked up to? Absolutely nothing. Okay, duly noted. Don't need to hook up that. Got it. Okay, so you go to there and you go to there. Okay, so we'll just do. No, we'll just be quick about it. That's what it will be. We'll just hook them up lickety spit. There we go. 90 plus 180. So 90 will be the next two that will be due. And that'll actually bring it up to full capacity. So one extractor can handle 6 machines. That is very good to know. This 120 can handle 8, I believe. But we'll see. Anyway. This needs more space. Not that much space. Still need space for this. Still there. I don't know whatever you were here for last time, but I'm gonna be fixing that as soon as I can. I can't stand the way it looks. It looks horrid. I can't even acknowledge it. I'm gonna have to. But I can't even acknowledge it exists. Ugh. Okay. You know, I'm not even gonna bring the other one over to where the others are, just because I don't want to look at it. I'm just gonna put down some cooling racks right here. Because I don't want to deal with it. I don't. It physically pains me to look at it, okay? I'm not even going to show it. Yeah, you sit right there. That's fine. Oh, I don't know how to reinforce plates. Steam cooling goes... Actually, steam cooling goes here. CO2 goes there. Yeah, there we go. So we'll bring CO2 over here. And I don't care about the pipe shape right now. I'm just caring about getting this done. So I add you. You, and eventually this will be running. Good? We're all good? Okay. I just need to hook up the lower part now. And make it look good. So you'll be CO2. You high pressure steam. Looking in the dark here. Well, I feel like I'm gonna just get rid of infinite nudge just because it's really pissing me off. I don't know if it needs an update or what. It just doesn't seem to want to work. Okay, that'll be good. That'll be powered up by the time we get back. I need some coal. So once I get the stackable pipeline pole or pipeline support, I'll just build more of this and I'll complete my power factory. Until then, gotta get the power pole support so I can do it without going absolutely batty at the side of it. Okay, I'm just gonna need some coal. And I'll pick up the SAM on the way back. Or maybe that can wait. I mean, I'm not going too far. I shouldn't need that much coal. I have enough to get the SAM? I have enough to get the SAM. Okay. this. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, let me do the whole slide up the hill thing. That's fine. Nope, that might not do it. There we go. Alright, tractor. Take me home. Again, this is just so peaceful. It's a nice summer drive. Whoop, shit. Ah. Okay. So I get some steel, I get some steel beams, I get some steel pipes going. And then we need to get cracking, I suppose. Because I want to unlock the, oh, what is it? The refined power Mark II, so I can start putting down little water turbines. And maybe some photovoltaic cells for some solar panels so they can start storing in the battery. Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. But I've got to get all that started and going. But before any of that happens, before I start going crazy with the power, I have got, and I mean I have got, to optimize the base. And you! This is a construction zone. PPE! Stay out of here. I want to see a hard hat and safety vest on you next time, bud. I swear, some of these workers just don't know how to do anything. What did I just say? Did you not just see me? Everybody needs to learn. PP! P! P! E! Jesus. Nobody appreciates safety around here. It's just me. Holy cow. Some people are just so rude. Detour on the way there. Not what I meant to do. But it still works. Oops. Definitely not what I meant to do. Can I go over this line, actually? That's a good question. Yes. I can do it. I can do it. Come on, you just a little bit over it up. Yeah. A terrain. Okay. Should have some more power in our base. Yeah. So I can set up some constructors now. You should have some steel ingots. Wonderful. Okay. So let's just get a couple of you set up. Maybe not at full production rate, but we'll see. So you take, right, you take 60, and the other one takes 30. Yeah, so I'm just gonna half you for the time being. And I think while this is doing its thing, I'm gonna go back and reform the base. Sounds like a good idea to me. this will all be fixed. There we go. And I'm gonna put up a one of you, and it's just you're gonna share space for now, just because I can't be asked to build to them. I just really can't. What the fuck? Oh, right. Damn it. My only true defense. Yes. Possibly. There we go. Get some steel, get some pipe, and hopefully by the time I'm finished remodeling the base, those will both be good to go. Okay, so what I need to do, stupid thing in the middle of the... What I need to do is I need to set up 3 more production lines than I already have, which are the rotors and the modular frames, which I don't have being built on base right now. So what I need to do is I need to overclock the miners that I have. I might let the... Oh, is that short enough to get through? No. It was a long shot. I need to overclock the miners that I have. Get all of my storage sequestered. And start deleting like a mad lad. Oh wait, we can do some sand research while we're here. Alien technology. Sam! You!
Strange alien matter
I already
analysis
have steel
completed.
pipes.
Dormant crystalline
Well,
sand
shit.
can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle.
Yes, thank you, Ada. Thank you, Ada. Well, how do you like that? Want to get me some of this? I have a feeling I'm still gonna need it, but, you know, it's always good to know. Yeah, okay, I figured I'd need steel.
SAM fluctuator recipe
Okay.
unlocked.
Yeah,
The
it's fine.
fluctuator can mimic unique communication
Let's
patterns of
get
electric
this
frequencies
going.
to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific
Power
tasks or give
augmenter.
specific restrictions, such as matter
Actually,
to energy
fire.
conversion.
That
It can
is
also function as
incredibly
matter
useful.
memory, reading the exact composition and state of a
First things
collection of
first.
matter in one location,
Let's get this
breaking
base
it down,
up
and
and
then
running
instantly
properly.
reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your threads shift solid to flip into a tapestry. Matter and matter and matter and mind and melody.
Your iron as well. Oop, too much. Do not have the build speed for that yet. Your iron? Iron, okay. So I should have about 5 iron nodes that I can bump up to 120, so that should leave me about... So 5 times 5, 120 is 600. That's plenty. I can definitely do something with that. I was just limited by belt speed because I did not have enough belts. But I think... Oh, I got plenty. I don't need this anymore. Okay. While this is going to be all deleted, I want to set up a wee little production line. Turn that SAM into useful SAM. So I'm going to leave this one here. I'm going to upgrade that. Ooh, yeah. That's just the misses I get. She has her own ringtone, so. So I'm going to leave this one here. You know what, I'm going to put on one of the outskirts, because I feel like I might be using this space, so. I'm going to put this one here. Sam. There we go. Yeah. So we'll just leave you running into another one. Okay. Alright. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Actually, I might need a sink. A big, awesome sinky. Yeah, sink. Jeez, holy crap. Okay. Let's move that a bit more. Like I said, I don't know how much space I'm going to be using, so it's just prudent to do this. And we'll just hook up a few of you. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do that. Okay, let's get to deleting. I'll be with you in a moment to see if your PPE is up to code. Excuse me, but PPE is required past this point. Please vacate the area. Thank you. And here's where the boring part sets in. Avert your eyes. Oh. Well, that was fast. Okay, these I want to keep. These I want to keep. I guess I'm going to need to build some storage bins of stuff I want to keep. And I wanted to get some quartz in this base as well. So that'll have to be a thing. So I'm going to keep you and you and you and you and you and you. Let's just get rid of stuff I'm going to be keeping. You and you. Definitely you. You. I think I can get rid of you. We'll just put you in there. Probably get rid of you. Probably get rid of you. Yeah, definitely get rid of you. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready for some mass deletions. And we'll move those. I'll move the space elevator too. Actually, I have plans for that later on. I plan to make it a big centerpiece in the base. Ooh, wait, this is my ammo bin. I don't want to get rid of my ammo bin just yet. But for now, the elevator stays where it is. You have a bunch of stuff in there I don't want to get rid of. So if you're wondering, this is a modded playthrough. I have a few good mods on here. Let me know if you want to know what the mods are. I revealed them last time around, so you know, I don't really feel like doing it again. But I decided to do a modded playthrough for this because I wanted something different. I was honestly thinking of doing the Satisfactory Plus mod. If you know about that mod, that's an insane undertaking. Not something I recommend for first-time players in the slightest. But it is basically a New Game Plus mode, where there is an insane amount of ores. And just an insane amount of everything, honestly. Maybe I'll play another one with that, I don't know. But I thought that was a bit much for this, so I just kept it simple. Added a few mods I liked, and I'm just gonna go as far as I can with it, to be honest. I don't know what this is gonna do, like it's my first time streaming regularly, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. See if I like streaming better than the YouTubing. Might let you run for a little bit more. Can't be. There we go. Much better. Yeah, dirty you. Because I don't actually know where stuff's gonna be. And screws. Oh, how I loathe thee. I figured I'd have a demo crate. Okay, stuff I can actually get rid of. No. Yes. Yes, yes. I like the beats. Let's take you. Put you somewhere useful. Thank you. Somewhere useful. Alright, maybe I should put power in this thing. Maybe that'll help. All of this crap. Let's take one of you. I want to increase that belt. You. This is just gonna be a mishmash. I'll put back together in proper place later. But for now, it's like a fire sale. Everything must go. Yep. Missed a few lines. I kind of want to wait until I get the blueprints. Just so I can, you know, I bet that's not even hooked up anymore. You know, it's probably not. I almost did a stupid, really big stupid. You have cable? You have cable? You have cable? You have cable? None of these have cable. Well, how fucking useful are you then? I really should put together how many immersive spheres I have. Meh. Motors are fine. Okay, what I've got left? I've got that running for a little bit, and I've got the copper lines I want to dissect. Bop. Bop. Alright, I forgot about that production line. Okay, I need to move some things. I already have those things, right. Okay. Throw these off into the sink. That's weird. But I landed on the ladder. Apparently not. Sure, why not? We'll throw all these into. And definitely you. Because I hate screws. Absolutely loathe them. Okay, I need to move all of you first and foremost. So I want to build a storage room. Okay. And I kind of had an idea, well, I've had a few ideas while I was not in the stream. I'm gonna carve out a big central, like, road right the middle through so I can literally just drive through my base from one end to the other. I did that, but whatever. I think that'll be nice to have. And then we'll just kind of go from there. I'm still not 100% what I'm doing with this base. I mean, I have some ideas, I have some design plans. It's going to be a mega factory. But it's just... there's a lot to think about for a mega factory. You've got to think about logistics inputs, you've got to think about space, size. There's all these different things you got to worry about. And if you don't, you're going to be hooked. And honestly, if there's one thing I've learned about building a mega base, because I did that in a much earlier save, if you think you built big enough, build bigger. You do not have enough space as you need. You're probably gonna have to add on to it. You're probably gonna have to expand. And honestly, you're just gonna get frustrated with how little space you do have. So expand, 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 build, 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 build. I'll put you over here just to make it easier to distinguish. Well, that's coming along nicely. Last one to do, I believe. Yep. I just wanted to let that fill up a bit more. But your time has come. So long, you've served me well. Skidoo. Okay. Good, dump this in the sink, move the hub. and get a few things rolling. Okay, in you go, in you go, in you go, in you go. Glad I built this so high. Okay. That should do it. Well, I might need a few of these. Okay. So, we're on to building. I'm gonna need what I like to call the basics. Iron plates, iron rods, and concrete. And to supplement that, we're gonna need some wire, some cables, which I just got in reverse order, but don't hold it against me. Where's my concrete? Oh, these two are empty. And where's my rods? Rods. Okay. So, my plan was, going into this, let's get rid of these, is to expand this backwards. Actually, let me get a higher vantage point so I can show you what I mean. When I mean high, I mean high. So high, I can't even feel my face. High. Okay. So, can I do that from here? I can't. I wanted to carve out a road right about there and go right through the base, just so I can drive through it. Maybe have trucks come in on a production line. I want to expand out over here to these areas, and I want to encapsulate this little monolith thing. So that's gonna be the first order of business, is to encapsulate the monolith. Just do that, and do this for my own sanity. So that means I'm gonna have to build around all of this. So that means getting rid of these. And tweaking a few things. Will that be enough? No, we have to do half foundations on that. Let's just go. Then we're gonna have 600 iron ore to deal with all of the beginning stuff. And I mean all of the beginning stuff. Iron plates, iron rods, rotors, modular frames. What else are we dealing with? I think that's all the iron stuff. Copper, I'm not too worried about copper. We've got lots of space for copper. I should probably get rid of these. Okay, that's in there. And we have 2 concrete lines here, which can both be upgraded to 120s as well, so. I think we're just gonna have, I think what I want to do is I want to not have anything underneath, just because this can get real tight real fast. But, I also want to bring it out. I want to bring the base out over this way, and I want to bring all of the concrete into one central area to be making concrete, because that's all it's good for at this stage. And I also want to be consolidating all of the iron in one area too, so I'll probably leave the undercarriage, just so I'll have some lines. But let's just upgrade these. I don't even know if I'm going to use them, but it's just good to have them upgraded. So, where is that road link going to be? Let's just get a starting point going. So, about here, this is going to be our starting point. So this will be the divot. Until I get a better name, that's what it's going to be called, divot. And maybe I'll put an asphalt road on the bottom. Who knows? But for now, that's our marker. Actually, I know how to make a better marker. We'll just do this. So this will be a placeholder, so I know where to dig it out later. Why am I not digging it out now? Because I really can't. I need to focus on building up the base first. I can't. This is like, we're in the very beginnings of our mega base. Very beginnings. This may look like a lot of space right now. It's not going to be, trust me. But we're going to get all of this. No, that's a bit too much. Gonna get all of this built up into a base, and I just want some foundations set out, some rules set in concrete, as it were. So I know where to go in the future, and where to stop. Good? You all understand? Good. Sorry, it's a little condescending. I don't mean to do that. Okay. Let's continue with this. So like I said, I want to build up and around, so I'm going to start... I might as well start going up. Yeah, build a second floor, and then have it... Build a second floor, have it come up. Now some of this, have the basic parts down here, like your concrete, your iron, your all of that, and then just have some. So I want to do something different with this mega base. I want to build wide instead of tall. Because everybody builds tall. I just want to build wide. I want this thing to be just massive in that scale. Oh, I forgot to put a ladder here. So I'm gonna do that. I might need that. I also live right beside a hospital, so if you hear sirens in the background, again, I apologize. Not a whole lot I can do about that. If I want to stay in this room when it's not sweltering. I'm gonna need a lot of concrete. Okay, there's not a whole lot of space in this thing anymore. But we'll make do with what we got. Okay. So how far back am I building this out? That's a good question, because there's water right there, and I'm going to need water for oil refinery, which is just around the corner. So I kind of want to build out as far and as close to the water as I can. Maybe right up to it. Yeah, right up to it doesn't sound bad. Yep. 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 No reason I didn't fill that in? Nope. Okay. These rocks are basically covered up. Do a quick circle around. Just to check. Do any last minute touch-ups. I can probably put one of you here. If the nudge will cooperate, which it does. Wonderful. Okay, and then put a half foundation there. We'll just leave that open for now. So I think the part I'll build out would be this part. I can't get rid of those yet. I need an obelisk to get rid of those. So this will just be a temporary pier. That'll be where the water goes. So I'll leave that to be finished. To TBD. TBD? To be continued? TBC? Something like that. And yeah, we'll just leave that for now. Why didn't you go down? Go down like the rest. Oh. Okay. I know I saved those biomass for a reason. And it's biomass. There we go. So I'll start building up, and then I'll start getting the production lines going. Why didn't you go down? There's an area mode. Like, what's your... What is your major malfunction? I'll tell you what mine is. You get a licensed therapist for that. Okay. So I can probably get rid of these little windmills. As neat as they are, they serve absolutely no purpose now with the superior coal burning technology. Okay. Yeah, still gonna need one of these. Oh, no, 1, 4. There we go. Now, should I leave them as is to have a nice little, like, feature in the base? No, it's already going to be kind of awkward without it, so I'll build over them. But I want to do it in, like, my own way, so... Maybe give it, like, a rounded thing with the curve maker. Yeah, can I go curve from here? Is that floating on top? I don't like when it floats on top. Okay, so I'll make you a 4. Two. And then we'll curve around the front. Make it look fancy. Why not? Curve. Whoop. I wonder if I would curve back out on himself that much. Too much. That looks okay-ish. I'll take it. Just cover up some of the imperfections. Yeah. How does that look? That doesn't look that bad, actually. Ooh, that definitely won't do. I think I need 2 or 1? 2. Okay. 2. 2. So I'll kind of leave this, like I'll put these here. But I'll kind of leave it like that, just to give it a little nice feature when I finally cover it all up. I just need to go inside. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. Like a little shelf. And then we'll just get this side. I like to use the natural formations in my building. I think it makes things look cooler. Gives a nice little, not edge, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, raison d'etre? I don't know. I have no idea what that means. If somebody knows what that means, please let me know. Because I'm too busy building to Google. And then we'll do 2 just to keep it being keeping. Ouch, ouch, thank you. And we're poking out again just a little bit. Can we tighten that up? Not particularly. What is this? 3 wide? 4 wide. I mean, I guess I can do that there, and then we put another one here. Just to make it look like we did it on purpose. Yeah, that'll look better. Give that nice open space. Oh, I just realized something. I can actually use those as conveyor flow holes. Nice. And then a little bit of this, just to give it some structure, or give it the appearance of having structure. There. There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to leave that little pillar there just to give the insides some more detail, and because I don't actually know what I could put on top of it, if anything. So. And the last one, sure I'm putting this in the right place. I might run out of concrete before I'm able to do it all. I mean, we'll see, but this one, I think I wanted a 2. Then bring it back to a 4. There we go. This, again, I'm going to leave this as a standalone. Actually, I might build it into another floor, just because it is incredibly high. But I think this one, just because I'm not quite sure. Because I want to, I'm thinking of building like a curve all the way out. Or what I could do, ooh, let me show you, You, come here. No, not you. You. Come hither. There is a feature in Infinite Nudge that is like these circles. And what I'm thinking is possible. Let's see if I can get a circle around this entire thing. Zoop, parallel, circle. There we go. Okay, so plus or minus makes it shrink and grow. And then if I do that, sink it into the floor. Oh, look at that. It's not going to be perfect. But I think I can do this. Hold on. Let me just see if I can't maneuver this around. Okay. So it's good on that side. Looks good on this side. Almost. Little imperfection. I can deal with that. You know what? We'll just do that, and I think we're good. Let's do a quick observation. Yep, we're good. Oh, identical buildable is already built there. Okay. Easy fix. Easy fix. Easy fix. Now, normally I'm a pure vanilla guy. I like to do things without the add of mods, but this is just, oh, for pity's sakes, this is just too nice to pass up. Okay, just give it another once over from the outside. I don't actually know if I'm gonna put this, have this like concrete foundations from the bottom to the top like the others, because this looks good as it is. I might just have this as part of a floor in the upper part. This looks pretty darn good. No, I think I'll need a full one for that. I'm gonna need a full one for that. And that. And that. And over here. Excellent. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. And I'll eventually build something on top. Maybe support like right here or something, just because I like things to look like they're supposed to be supported. This one I'll give it a little more attention to detail. It's over part of the... I'm sure it looks better in my mind. Okay, just about done with the upper floors. Now I just need a quick way to get back up. For now, we'll put the ladder in. I'll put some stairs in once I unlock the stairs. I do not like that. What is it to turn incrementally? I can't remember. Oh, it is control. I just have to do it up here first. And then... where is it? There it is. Just give it a turn. And then... oh, there. Come on. Just get up there. Get up here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So I just want to turn this slightly so I can kind of like curve it off. Maybe I'll just use the curve tool. Curve. Yeah, we'll just use curve tool. And we'll make it a little less harsh than that. There we go. That'll do for me. A little imperfection never hurt. Okay. Now this one's kind of small too. I almost just want to leave it as like a little memento to what was here. Yeah. I don't think that'll be bad. Also, it's kind of small to build anything on it, so... There we go. A little bit of structure that it really doesn't need. And just because that's going to chafe my OCD. There we go. And we're all done. Not too bad. Oh, that one needs to be closed up. But other than that, yeah. We're ready to start moving on to the main production lines. What's it called? Come on, brain. Steel? Yeah, I can get steel pipes, and that's not gonna work. Steel pipes and steel beams set up in here. Maybe we can use that carbon recipe. Maybe that one's better. Don't know. Okay, I need a vantage point. So, like I said before, what I'm thinking is I want to get all of the iron consolidated into one spot. I want to get all of the concrete consolidated in one spot. Copper is pretty much consolidated itself, so I don't need to worry about that. But I need to increase the output. And I don't know if that'll... I need to increase the input, but I don't know if I have the belts to match the output. It's the thing. So I'm going to be building more constructors than I need. Well, I'm going to be building more constructors. And maybe multiple outputs. I don't know. We'll have to see how the math checks out. Yeah. So I've got 1, 2, 3 iron nodes here. 1, 2, 3 iron nodes there. Lunch for the day is what I have. Oh, I do have 6. So I've got 6 at 120. So that means 720. Okay. Sure. I don't know. If I place someone something like over here, and just have them, close to the edge, because I think if I put the edge of the base, like, say to the edge of this cliff, just for the aesthetics, because there's lots more land out there to build. So say I put it out to over here, and then I can build my iron, my basic iron, over in this little corner. Yeah, and then I can have my concrete over here as well. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Okay, so we'll do that. And I'll have Mark II smelters. There's 2 per line, so I'm actually going to need a lot of these. So should I build it all in one batch? Like all the smelters in one batch? Or should I build all of the different... Because if I put all the smelters in one batch, all of the iron ore will come to one place. And then I can just snake it out into different places. That is not unappealing. Let's define the borders first, and then we can plan for that. think it'll be better if I just have like little production facilities making their own thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to clump up all the iron together, because then it's kind of messy in my mind. Like, it's not actually messy, but it's kind of messy. That's how I see it. So I'll leave blue there for the bit. So let's start cordoning off things for decoration and things for space. So this is all for... I'm gonna give my mega factory a little bit of character, so we'll just give it some odd angles to work with for decoration me, because I'm a dick. And we'll lay out this as an outline. So that'll mean exterior wall in the future. Probably gonna get confused with that, but that's why I think I'm just gonna do it on this one wall until I can get asphalts as a better border definition. So, and I want to still build out that way too. So let's see. What goes first? Well, let's get the basics out of the way first. Iron rod and iron plate. Yeah, see, I didn't think I'd need these. So iron rod and iron plate. Iron rod and iron plate. So I don't need a whole lot of these places. I don't need a whole lot of iron rod and iron plate being built. You never really do. Iron rod, iron plates. How are you doing? Still chugging along? Oh yeah. Oh, I actually got the top one down. Good for you. I'm sure you got some space. There you go. Got some space. Okay. So we'll set out iron rods. The ratio is 15. So just with this, I'm making a butt ton. So 2 of these. Actually, let's set up iron plate instead of iron rod. So just to conserve on reinforced plates, because we don't have a lot at the moment. We'll do 4 of these. We'll do iron plates. Oops. These back a little bit. So we'll have these 2 feeding those 2. The iron plates. And then we'll consolidate them all, because that's 20, 20, 20, 20, that's 60. That's one line. That can all go right here. To upgrade the belt. Okay, so these are Mark IIs, which means they can daisy chain to each other. But these can't daisy chain. So we'll put you. And you. That's one thing I need to figure out is the power situation. Because I don't really have any of my normal tools back when I was doing this all for like big bases. I don't have all of my tools for splitting it up. Splitter. Make it look all nice and straight, so I'm gonna have to be without them for a minute. And I'll just make a little right turn into there. Alright, I don't need to make it for that. I need to make it for... I normally have little tools for, oh, come on, brain. For, splitting, for power management, power cable management. That's what it is. That's what it is. I normally have little tools for that. I don't right now, just because I don't have blueprints. We'll get them in this episode, because they're kind of crucial to my playstyle. By kind of, I mean completely. Because before I got this mod, made my own daisy chained buildings. So it made power management nice and easy. I could literally just click onto one building, go. I didn't need to upgrade anything or do anything like that. Now I've got to manage it and make it look nice, and I probably won't touch it. Is the thing. Like, I don't want to come back and upgrade it. So, yeah. So I'm going to do that in a minute. I want to get all these lines set down first, and then I'll start hooking them up because I'll have a better idea of what I want it to look like. So, there's a thing I did in my last Mega Base to make it look better. I think I have those. Are they? Yes, I do. Is I put the road barriers around it. You know, make it look all industrial, that you do not cross this. This is where the construction is happening, kind of thing. I liked it. It made it look nice and organized and everything, so I think I'm going to keep with that. And we're going to do half, because I like to keep it as compact as possible. Plates done. Do I have a color scheme for iron yet? I do. I've changed my color scheme since last time around. I like to color code everything. Make it look nice and simple. Sure, I want fire poles. That way I can just take a look and glance and go, oh, okay, that's making that. Easy. And I think I've got... No, I don't have patterns yet. So eventually what I want to do is I want to get the... so it's got this pattern on it, on the little barriers that you can put on the floors. And I really love that for factories, so I'm going to get that eventually. Okay, and then let's build... So iron rods are... interesting, because they only take 15. So even off of one smelter I can make 4, and I can make like 60 per minute, which is a lot per minute. So I can split that into iron rods and cast screws. Cast screws that'll only take about 50. So I can do this off of one line. That'll actually free me up for a lot of stuff, so I think I will end up doing that. And let's keep you simple as well. Do a little bit of this. And we'll move you ahead. Yeah, that's a reasonable space. And we'll just do... we'll do 2 separate ones, because like I said, I like to keep them separate. But they'll be so close they'll hardly notice. Okay, and then E will be iron rods. And so will you. Then I'll leave a space in between, and then you be screws right there. So let's barrier this up right quick. I like to leave a space around because I like my base to be walkable. And this should be about the same size, so I'm gonna cover it about the same size. What is it? 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 by 5. 2 by 5. We'll get these in first. This in here. There we go. There we go. We'll keep these closed because it makes it easier on the lines down below. I don't need screws much. Like, almost at all. Gotta make them for the first little bit. Okay. Give that some space down below. Alright, I did the oopsie. Okay. Okay. So these guys, I will actually hook up like that. Just because it makes it more convenient for me. They're kind of twins anyway. They don't mind. And just for simplicity's sake, let's get these out of the way, shall we? Okay. So over here is going to be a bit tricky. I'm going to need to split these conveyors. Oh, it'll let me do that like that. Oh, wonderful. This will be much easier than I thought it would be. Bingo, bango, bongo. In you go. You're just being uncooperative. Because you can. That's all you're doing. Keep you at straight mode. And we'll hike it up to the highest it'll go. Maybe I want that there. Maybe I want this here. And this here. So I can do this. And then a little bit of that. Default. Oh, you know what? Let's just. Oh no, we can't do that. Wait, yes we can. Just do that. And do that. And I'm a genius. You're Mark II? You're Mark II. Okay. You're Belt 2, actually. And these are Mark 1s. Okay. All set to go there. You know what? That's too blue for me. We're gonna stick with my old matte gray. I can't look at it properly. Like it doesn't scream anything useful. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll just take a moment to cope with my OCD. Do I want to like go this and that? No, I want the cross hatching of the warning sign kind of thing. Okay, so I've got 3 of the basics. I've got 2 of the basics and screws because nobody likes screws. I've got iron plates. I've got iron rods. I've got screws. What else is there? There's concrete and I know I'm missing one. Iron plates, iron rods, iron screws. I feel like I'm missing one. I can't remember what it is, but you know how it goes. These would be fenced off. Just move that back so I don't have to deal with the on the side clipping here. Just get that little color palette swap so I know what it is at a glance. Yeah, that looks bad. That doesn't look too bad, actually. Okay, so what are you? You're iron. You haven't been claimed. You've been claimed, you've been claimed. Concrete. Okay. Concrete. I'm trying to get a smaller profile on this one. That's what I'm trying to do. Concrete. What do I do with concrete? So I want to put all concrete in one spot. I mean, this could be a good spot for it. Put like a window there for viewing. Yeah, sure, we'll make it work. Okay. So concrete at the moment, I have 2 lines of 120. 2, 3. I can do 4 lines of 120. I can do 3 lines of 120 and leave that odd one out. I don't know why I just did that. I'll be upgrading these. I won't be upgrading the other ones. I'm gonna need that one come this way. There, right there, right there, because I might actually close that up in the future. Okay. Let's get you going. Yeah, definitely gonna upgrade these in the future, because you always need concrete. Especially when I build, I'm definitely gonna need some concrete. Okay, we'll put you down low. Because you're concrete. And we'll put you over here. How do I do that? That and like that? Will it even fit up there? This is the thing? Yeah, it'll fit up there. Okay, that works for me. Just go along here. Gonna have to duck down for that. Then back up. And you're just gonna have a fit. That's not gonna work for my OCD. Where am I? Where am I? I don't know where I am. Right where I need to be. So I'm gonna future-proof this. Or I might just upgrade the Mark II constructors. I mean, I do have the mod. But for now, I've got 240 divided by 45, gives me 5.3. Yeah, 45 for that. And I'm gonna move it back. I don't need to smelt them or anything, so. Two, three, four, five. And just so I get the optimal amount, we're gonna overclock this to 130? 133.34. I found if you've done that, it rounds out the number. So, you're gonna be concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did. Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do. 4. And let's change it to color. What color are you? 31.94. Point 4 and something else. 0.81. And I believe the lower one was just dark. Yeah, let's go some. Sure. I've got two 120 lines coming in. Two 120. 120, so 60, 45. I might actually need to move those up a little bit. Yeah, that's better. That'll give me more space. There we go. And this, so I can just go boop, and boop. Okay. 2 nodes. 3, actually, since the other one is kind of close. But I'll put that over here. Let's see. 2 nodes. Mark II. Do it again. It's fine. It's perfect. Okay. So we need to split this one. Line there, line there. Part of a line there. Yeah. This one will also be a Mark II. And I will just do what I did over there. Easy. 45, 45. That's 45. Equals 90. 90 is 120. 120 minus 90 is 30. 30 goes into there. 15. Yeah, no, that works out. Math works out. And then, oop, I wanted to do this one. Oop. Okay, let's get you boys in your proper places. Yep. Sorry, little nut bar, you're gonna have to go. Okay, first one. Bottom one. Second one would be the top one. Do nothing like that. Let's just change the input a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Get rid of you, you're in the way. And then I've got another 120 line. Come in, 120 will feed 2 and a bit, so I can underclock one of those. Not a big issue. But I wanted to future-proof this, so... I might actually just... I think I'll just convert it to Mark IIs. Yeah, Mark II constructors. And I'll just leave it at that. And I'll have to create another route. So, ratios are 12? No. I'm just guessing at this point. There we go. So 10 in the middle, 45 on the sides, 120 split evenly between all of them. Okay, I think it's time to power this bitch. And since we have the technology. Oh. How we doing? Ooh, still got a ways to go, but you're doing good. Might have some tickets by the end of this. Okay. Let's get this grid all aligned so I can switch it on with one big flick. Just a swish and a flick. No, that doesn't work for me. I could hide it underground. That is an option, but it isn't something I want to do right now. It just doesn't seem clean enough. As silly as that sounds. So I put underground to be super clean, so. I might fill this with something else in the future, so we'll just see what happens there. But for now, let's light this candle. Are you one of the ones I'm bringing over? No, I need to bring concrete over from over here. I can actually bring it in from over here, which would be much easier to do. Change that in the future, since this is going to be built up, but that's a future problem. I'm really liking the soundtrack, actually. It's not getting old. Sorry for this for other people, but I'm the one playing the game. So, if you have any objections, comment section is right there. And I'll just stop in and take a peek at it. The comment section. Yeah. Okay, let's get you to where you need to go. Where am I going? I'm going over there. Okay. So let's put it like that, and then a little bit like that. A little bit like this. And a little bit like this. And we'll put you here. Here. the concrete lines are hooked up. Not all powered, but all hooked up. Okay. Now they're hooked up. Let's do a little bit of decoration while that's running. Get back to the steel. I don't think I'll have a lot. I should have a few. I guess it's space. Okay. Like that's already full up. I could probably turn the rotors off. Delete all this up here. Just see how much I got. I've got plenty. I should be able to unlock a few things. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3-ish. That one always takes a lot. So, big unlocks I want. Blueprints, obviously. And I think it's Logistics Mark III. Because that'll give me the pipeline support. And I can finally finish my power plant. Okay, let's get this one. Nah, it's not priority. This one is priority, so we'll get this. Doesn't seem like I have a lot to spare. The reinforced iron plates, I mean.
Milestone reached. Improved storage
And
containers and the
blueprints.
conveyor
These are the
belt
two I
Mark
want.
III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production
I need
speed
200
is of the
EU,
essence
100
after all.
EU,
So
500
work
EU,
hard.
1000
Work
EU.
as if every person you
Should
have
be
ever or
200.
will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning.
100.
Fix-It psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Yeah, I believe that. So I've got 200. I don't have 200 steel beams. That's. Oh wait, no, I do have 200 steel beams. What am I talking about? I don't have cable. I need cable. And I've got concrete, so that'll come back in 4 minutes. Gives us lots of time to work on another part of the factory that I neglected. The mergers. Now these will have to go outside. Because I don't think I quite have the space underneath, not in this area, to do any complex logistics. So this is going to come out to the side here. How much am I building? I think it's 15 per minute. So 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 6 times 15 plus, ooh, I don't know how much it is. So that's 90 plus 20 plus 10. So 90 plus, so I'm getting 120 per minute. It's not bad. That's actually perfect for my build speed. miners. But what do I need to upgrade the miners? That's the real question here. Oh, I can't upgrade the miners yet. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually a load off my mind. I don't need to worry about that. And I'll just create an organization bin here, just because I'm going to need it pretty soon. I'd like to start stockpiling ASAP. Oh, I can make these. Excellent. We're going to make one of those. Okay. So I need a centralized area. I think I just found out what it's going to become. Yeah, this just comes. So this can. Maybe. I don't know if I have enough space for that, to be honest with you. Not a lot of space up here. If I'm being completely honest with myself. You know what? Let's get this a proper ladder. Don't really have enough space. For proper storage over here. This may just end up being a decorative piece. But, I do want to use it for something. And I need a place for the hub. Like, that would be perfect for the hub right there. Or that. Really? Couldn't be bothered to put it all the way to the top. Just had to blue ball me like that. Okay. Even this would be good for the hub. Like, I could put the hub up here. I could have a little elevator going all the way up. I've got elevators unlocked because of the linear motion mod. This could actually be like, oh, you know what would be good for this? Like, leave this open to like right there, and then I could have a view over the entire base. Yeah, I'm doing it. Hub's coming up here. I need some transportation. This deserves something important. No, that's not how that goes. I need to put it down here. I made this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 19 plus 1 more is 20. 20 times 40. Ooh, that's in there, isn't it? That just, no, we're not doing that. Did not like how that looked. 40 times 4 is 120, plus 2 is 122. Will it even go that high? No, it will not. So I can't actually put this elevator all the way up to the top. What? Hold the phone. 20 times 4 is 80, plus 2 is that. Oh, okay. So I can, even if it doesn't go all the way to the top, I can just put it on a little pedestal and it'll be, yeah, I'll be fine. Maybe. I might have just fucked myself. Yeah, I might have just fucked myself. Not with the whole elevator thing. Well, maybe with the whole elevator thing, but with the circle. Solution found. Okay, we'll just do this. Make a new circle. Not a big deal. Then I can come up inside the circle on one of the support beams. Yes, that's what we're thinking. And then we go curve, circle. Perfect. Exactly where I thought it would be. Excellent. Then we just use our big brain thinking. Yay. Actually, I can use the official ladder. Official ladder. Official elevator. Yes. The official elevator. So this goes up 82. Yeah, excellent. And we go up. It's the hub. Do I have it? Oh, I got caps lock on. Hub. And factory floor. And now you need power. Power's gonna be a little janky for a bit here. I think I mentioned that before. So she's not gonna look as clean as I want, but she's gonna look clean enough. Do I have enough space for that? Probably not. Let's just put that there and some of these. You know, let's get the whole gang. And that'll be my backup ladder. First floor, please. Hold on a second. It's got elevator music. How neat is that? I don't have that to fill the holes. Okay, hub. We have our launch sites. I think I'm gonna make this so that there's a little hole at the top of the base. So I can go all the way to the tippy top. You, and you, and you. Not you. I need you for the truck. God, I love that version. Yeah, I was wondering if I left one of these behind. I can get rid of them. Okay, so that's take care of that almost. I think I just found a use for this area. So this will be like my little arcade. To be finished. But it's gonna be my little arcade. So let's get blueprints. Oh, I do not have enough. But I have enough to do this. Okay. I think I actually know where to put my storage. Where I want my storage to be, actually. I know where it comes down to me. Ooh, I can even have it go to there. Ooh, that's nice. I do that and that and that. Hold on, I'm cooking here. We've got a little walkway. So let's add a new floor. And put you at, I don't know, 10 for now. Put you as that. Hills. Sure, good enough name as any. Let's go see if I get the hills for so close. 4 more. Yep, got the hills. Now to the hub. You clipped. Oh, that cannot stand. Oh, that is annoying. I can't handle it. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Can I do this and then... Oh, please don't tell me I have to do it again. Nope, I can do it. I can do it. It will be done. Oh. Just, I can't. Or can I? Can I? I don't know if I can. Yeah, and then, yeah. Oh, so close. I can still do it. I can still do it. Just hold on. It's the perfectionist in me. It must be satiated. Because if I don't, I'm gonna think about it the entire time, and I'm gonna throw up, get nips and fit. What am I doing? Doing that from up there. What a silly person I am. No. Well, at least I know the numbers now. Okay. 3 floors. 14. 82. Hub. Hills. Factory floor. Power me up, Scotty. Good. One more clipping. We're good. Good. And blueprints. Wait. I think I just figured out a use for one of those hills.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth. With its beautiful ecosystems,
I
abundant natural resources, and sunsets over
possibly.
frolicking puppies and kittens.
Ah,
The blueprint designer allows you
So
to build
close.
and combine structures once and then
So
duplicate
close.
that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
okay. So I've got all that done. I can get rid of those two. And then, nope. Close, but no. Yeah. So there is one more thing I want to unlock. This is gonna be a pain in the ass for a bit. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I might relocate it. There's something I do want to unlock, and that's this one. It'll give me water turbine node. I just don't know if I... Ooh. I think I do have enough for it. Okay. Yeah. So we'll get enough for that. And then we'll make up some blueprints. Because I want to cart in everything over here. And we'll expand the base some more. So I don't think... Where's my concrete? Yeah, my concrete's almost done. Do I have it? Oh my god, I have it. I have it. Everything else is cancelled. Everything else is cancelled. Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't believe. You don't understand how happy I am. Oh my goodness. I can finally do it. I can finally do it. I can finally make it look pretty. Oh, I have a lot of stuff in here. Wow, okay. Let's just bring that stuff over here. Maybe if I swap it out, that might work. I kind of have an idea what I want to do for the other hill, but it's a bit of a surprise. So, alright, I want to put stuff up here. So another one of you put. Actually, I can throw you in the sink. I'll be fine without it in the sink. Take the coffee cup. And yeah, we'll do some unlocking later. So, I'll wait until the refined power mod is unlocked. Then I'll go fill out, and I'll go fix that atrocious power. Well, no. I'm gonna stick with what I said I did. I know I flip-flop a lot, but it's just kind of how my personality is. So I'm gonna stick with what I do. I'm gonna build some blueprints. I'm gonna get some things through the base. Maybe build a bus or two. And get that all sorted. But I also want to get some of the turbines up and running. Just because that's more power, that's constant, and I can always use that. 30 seconds. So let's build things around here that I'll need. So like the equipment shop. The ma'am. Oh shit, I totally forgot. I'll be right back. So I was making a snack for myself because it's kind of over the lunch and I didn't have lunch. I totally forgot I left it in the air fryer. Thankfully, somebody else took it out, or it just shut off and it didn't burn. But my food isn't ruined, which is wonderful. And it still tastes good. Still kind of warm even. That'll become a lot easier once I have the dimensional depot. Which I don't think I'll get to in this stream, but probably the next one. Oh, potatoes. I love potatoes. I can't leave them alone. I don't think I've ever cooked them this well before. Sorry, I have to indulge. Good stuff. Okay.
Milestone reached. R&D have identified new power generation locations for your new Fix-It approved water turbines. These are now easier to find due to an update to your resource scanner. In addition, photovoltaic cells have been tweaked and provided for use in solar panels to provide energy for exploration outposts.
So, I think there's one over here. I'm not sure. I haven't really used the refined power mod all that much. But there might be one over here near a fall? Because it doesn't... Because it can't just be water. It has to be rushing water. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Nice little renewable water source for you. Wait, how much is this? Power output 50. Damn. Look at that. Look at that little thing go. Oh, that's so cool. Can I set one up on the other side, or is this just a one-sided? Yeah, okay, it's just one-sided. But is there more? I want to see if there's another one nearby I can plug in. Yes, there is. I figured there might be. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I can actually run these two off of it. Let's get you up to speed with the others. Skadoosh. So even overclocked, these are running at what, 5? Yeah, I can run 10 of these off of that. Damn. Damn. Okay, I'll hook up you, then I'll hook up you. Just bring this line over and hook up you. Okay, I'll move you over a little bit. That can be moved over a little bit. But yeah. Look at that. Free power, essentially. Hot damn. Okay. So I need to build one of you, and as I figured, I do not have enough steel parts for it. Not aiming. Oh, good luck. Oh. Trying to eat one-handed and go on the zipline is probably not going to go well. Hey, did you look at that? It works. So, oh. Thought I heard an enemy. So I'm going to turn off this rotor production line. I might actually build the base up this way. I don't know. What I do know is I've got beans. Stale beans. Wonder why you're not going as fast as you want to be. Oh, you're only producing 45 per minute. Oh, well that just won't do. Okay. That just will not do. You know what? I don't feel like taking you on. You actually crouch. Sneak up on those things. There is actually a crouch mechanic. That. Okay. So the first thing I want to build is a couple of I'm not sure what you call them, logistic buses? Sorry, potatoes. Fucking delicious. But I think what I want to build is it's essentially what I was just talking about. It's a logistic kind of thing. I'll find a permanent home for you someday.
Once you have built a satisfactory blueprint, interact with the Blueprint Designer terminal to save it.
Yeah, okay, Ada.
It will
Thank you.
then be available
Yeah,
in the
yeah, I get it,
Blueprints
I
tab
get it.
of your build menu. Blueprints can always be
This
edited
actually
to correct
necessitates
mistakes or
some of
optimize.
this.
If you
Hopefully I have
find
more
yourself
tickets.
struggling to work within the set
Not that
size
many tickets.
restrictions, remember that this is a you problem, and efficiency can always be improved.
So it's sinking those now. We don't have many tickets. We'll deal with what we got. Which, to be fair, isn't a whole fucking lot, so I might actually want to do that. Rip the tickets out and go ham. Alright, you were making the little Sam thingies. That's nice, yeah. Thank you, bud. Okay, tickets, gimme. I do not have a space. I have the space. So this, go back up to this. Actually, let's just put the store down right here. I know I had those screws in there for some reason. Okay, we need architecture. I have 8, so I can't exactly go all nuts like I want to. And I want to get structural beams. Beams are so nice. But I don't have them yet. Metal pillar sets or concrete? I don't know if no, let's get concrete. I don't think I have the parts for metal pillar set just yet. Let's see. I think just what we got. I think the rest need metal. So used to having all of my parts and toys. Okay. It's hot cam. And then we can get down to brass tacks. Okay. Big concrete pillar. We'll just do a nice simple one for now. Just because we don't have anything going too fancy. Excellent. Exactly what I want to do. I'll make it a little taller than that. There's a dismantle crate. That just won't do. Ugh, this is fucking ugly. But it's okay, you're not doing it for the prettiness, you're just doing it to get her done. Okay, I kind of want something stable to build on, so... Okay. So essentially what I want to do is I want something that I can bring parts over on. And by parts, I just mean the basic building materials. Something tall, unassuming, and easily can transport a ton of resources. And all going the right way. I'm gonna upgrade these to Mark II. And voila. Incredibly simple and incredibly horrendous key junction. With a little bit of power. With a little bit of power. I think I might need to switch the power stuff over. 4, and then I need to put 5, 6, 7. Okay. There we go. Bare bones, simple. All I need right now. 6 T conveyor. I can't spell conveyor. Conveyor. Sure, T conveyor, whatever. We'll just give it a nice little icon. So conveyor. Bong, bong. Save. There we go. Okay. So that's all done. I'm gonna start carting in all those resources from over there and syncing them. Which I think I can. Yeah, I got enough to build these. Nice. Hope I built that right. I did not build that right. There we go. Okay, so what do I have? I'm actually going to start being a little frugal with this stuff because I don't have any main base for all of my stuff yet. So, what do I need for that? I need concrete. I need iron. I need reinforced iron plate. Okay. So, and wire and cable, which honestly I'm not worried about. I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but okay. Like that. I'm gonna get a butt ton of those. So you can go in, you can go in, you can go in, you can go in, you can go in. You can go in, you can go in, you can go in, you can go in. And you and you. Okay. Gonna get a ton of you. And I should have enough. I don't have any concrete. And blueprints. There we go. Iron plate. Knew I'd be missing something. Get a couple stacks of these. So, what I want to do for the time being is I want to build... Just thought of something. Okay, now I can bring it over here. So what I want to do with the base, I want to expand outward that way. And I'm going to have a main bus coming in this way, because there's a bunch of stuff over here I could use. Some things over there, and I'll just snake them around in this way. I can even do that with the K-Ethereum. But I want everything to be built here just because I have the mod that allows me for Mark II smelters, Mark II fineries, etc., blah, blah. So, what I kind of want to do for now, which way is this facing? That's the right way. Is I want to do that, and I kind of want to have it auto-connect this. I can't really see because I have to put it down the ground. But I want it to... It won't do that. I was kind of hoping it would. And we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Bring it out to as far as it goes. Put down a blueprint. Connect it all. Which way is facing? Okay. And then essentially go from there. So I've got 4 lines of pure iron. I'm going to bring in 2 lines of coal with this as well. And if I need to, I can add on more, but this really isn't going to be permanent. Just because I don't really plan to keep this place as lush and green as it is. So we're going to do this to set up our... I was really hoping I'd be able to do the auto connect. That would just make this 10 times easier, but whatever. We'll deal with it. And the main bus, if you have any ideas for the main bus inside the base, let me know, because I sure as shit don't. Should probably be connecting them. You know what, I should actually build that on the side so I can zoop out to it. It's a bit late for that. I want to get this done. I'll connect power on the way back. I don't know if I'll even have enough reinforced iron plate to do this, to be honest with you. I don't want the bus in the base to just be, you know, a bus, a normal. I want it to look nice. I want things in my base to look nice from the get-go, on purpose. Because I feel like it's more aesthetically pleasing. Well, okay, it's more aesthetically pleasing, duh, but it's more realistic, it's more immersive. Oh, pardon me. I have not been drinking this entire time. Oh, that's bad. Sorry if you've been hearing an echo. I didn't realize I had the stream on with noise. That's on me. That's a lesson I gotta learn for the future. Oh. Rejuvenation. I guess I can start deleting you. Yeah, no, I want the steel to keep running. Just hopefully I have enough. Almost there. Might build another blueprint for the smaller ones, because I'm only going to need 2 from the coal at the moment. Or I could just upgrade it when I have better pelts. might just upgrade it when I have the better belts. Technically, I do have the better belts, I just don't have a production line for them yet. Okay, almost there. And I did not run out of belts. I am pleasantly surprised. Did I connect that to the wrong one? I did not. Okay. Think of this as Black Friday because everything must go. I'm talking screws. I'm talking rotors. I'm talking constructors and belts too. Assemblers and smelters and constructors. Everything's on discount for you. Okay, maybe not you. Yeah, maybe you. Okay. Should have picked one up. There's a bin around here somewhere. Well, that's weird. Why didn't I pick one up? That's been happening a lot lately with this series. As I'm getting things just disappearing into the ether. It's weird. Okay, let's change it up a bit. Right, you're normal, so you don't need a 2 input. I was gonna make a blueprint for that. I don't think I can make the blueprint I want, though. So I'll change that later. That'll be changed later. It's just important to get it done right now. Let's make another one up here. Okay. Almost time to get the power. Almost. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to make one of those sync blueprints. I'll wait until I get the mercury belts, but I think I would have to make one just as a rule of thumb. Oh, shit. Knocked my mic into my chest. Okay. Surprised. Very suspicious as to why I didn't get a demolition bag. Sounds very violent. Demolition bag. Well, I'm gonna be shutting off power anyway, so I might as well. I'm gonna be shutting off the resources, might as well shut off the power. There we go. No. That's as much as I want to do that right now, we're not going to do that right now. Seriously, where is my resource thing? I'm getting very suspicious. I mean, I'm not really unhappy about it, but I'm getting very suspicious. I should have at least one by now. I should have a few of them by now, actually. I'm so curious. Where did they all go? They just disappeared into the ether. Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm gonna go check something, and I'll be right back. I wonder. Can I set one? I had an idea. Have an idea. So you remember that node I set up over here with the water, which isn't hooked up to anything? If I take that, as I'm pretty sure there's another waterfall over here. If I hook that up, yeah, there it is. Whoop. Oh, okay. If I hook it up over here, can I run all of the things off of it? 20, that'll be just enough to run 4. 4? Maybe. They're not overclocked, so maybe? Let's just put that on to do, whoa, too many to do. One to do is fine. Well, I can definitely put one on, but will it be enough is the question. I'm skeptical. Because the other one was 50, like, holy crap. I can probably run all 4 off of them. But nothing more, so I'll have to eventually hook it up to the grid. I'm gonna have to get that one for reinforced iron plates set up immediately. Okay. See, I would have liked to keep it in there. Because I like the steel ingots, but I don't know what's happening. No. We will not have clipping of that magnitude. Not on mine. Those are supposed to be twos. I might just switch to this one. Or not. I wonder if the spiders have respawned. Yep, they've respawned. Come here, you wee devils. There we go. All wee devils accounted for? I feel like I'm missing one corpse. I would just hate it when you kill a bunch of things and you're missing that one corpse. Always happens to me. Okay, I might just have enough to get this over there, but it's gonna be close. Pretty sure I took all of the reinforced iron plate I have. Oh yes, this is close. Look at that. So close. Okay, we're gonna crash the power grid for a second here before we hook it back up to the main one. I knew it was going to happen. It was destined. Destined to fall afoul. Wish autoconnect would autoconnect power lines. That'd be nice. There we go. That should fix everything. And the space she flows. Okay. Well, that's been settled. And that was indeed the last of my reinforced iron plates. I'm gonna need to build another one. Please tell me you've accumulated all of the stuff. No, but you accumulated a butt ton of the stuff. Sync up. Okay, so I got everything basically set up now, ready to go. Got all the basic stuff going, now I just need the more complex things. I've got these 3 iron nodes right there. Got concrete coming in, although I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be using all of that. And I've got a lot of iron and coal over there, which I'm going to be using to set up some temporary steel works. But, well, I think what we're going to be doing... Oops, no, that's not this. Reverse. Ooh, some steel ingots, nice. I think what we're going to be doing is just setting up some more basic stuff. Obviously, reinforced iron plates. What do you, steel? Or iron? Here. And yeah, so I think our first order of business is reinforced iron plates. Once I got that to my satisfaction, I can start doing other things, and we can get this ball rolling. Actually, I need that, don't I? Yeah. Oh, sure. Now you leave one. Jeez, could you imagine what happened if I didn't leave one? I'm pissed. You can stay there for now. That's fine. Owning my factory back up to as much of its former glory as I can. I don't know how big this one's going to be, so we're just going to leave it as is. So, I've got 2 lines I can bring in. That's 240. That should be plenty enough for a big old mess of things. That's going to mean 4 Mark II smelters, though. So let's get that sorted first and foremost. What do I need for that? Anyway, I forgot the recipe. So the best recipe is for stitched iron plate, as far as I remember. So iron plate and wire. So iron plate, 30 into 20, and iron wire makes 22.5. Not ideal ratios, but thanks to this, it is ideal. But the thing is, I don't have enough for all of that. I've got enough for like maybe 2 if I handcraft some. I have 2 lines, but I just don't want to get too complicated. So this will take screw it. So it's 25 and 30. So that's 1 smelter. So with that recipe, I can do 4 lines and 2 assemblers eventually. 2 assemblers will get me how much? So you make it at 5.62. And if I just double that number, so 5.65, make me 11.2. So 11.25 per minute. Good, but not what I want. Although I just realized I'll be doing 4 instead. So 22.5. That's okay. I can do 22.5. it'll be a bit big. I might have to get creative with my space a little bit. I like to leave at least, oh, I like to leave one block for walk around. Just because it fits with the patterns better. So can I put a smelter and some stuff in here? I can put a smelter and some stuff in here. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to handcraft a few things, but that's fine. So we'll do one of these. And one of these, which I don't have enough for. So I'm gonna need 2 more of those. So I'm gonna need 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Oh, that's what I was thinking. 3. So we need 34 shine plates. Which again I don't have, so I'm gonna have to handcraft, which I'm sorry. I didn't want to handcraft on this one, but sometimes you gotta do what the factory gods want. I'll get rid of the steel. I guess I don't really need them right now. And 1 more. And thankfully the truck's right there, so I don't have to go to the hub. So, just let that run for a minute. And I'm gonna stretch. What the hell? Why are people putting that in my chat? I don't want that kind of shit in my chat. I hate people who do that kind of shit. I don't know. What do you think? Should I ban them? People just come in. There's those bots. They might actually just be bots because people like to spam bots online. You gotta remember to stretch in your older age. I'm almost 40, so it really helps a lot more than you think. Keeps you limber. Helps the blood flow. It just helps in general. There we go. And if you get into it intense enough, then it becomes a kind of form of exercise. So just copy that, set it into that, copy that, and set it into that. Okay. So here I kind of want to stagger the smelters and the constructors. So second I do something like that, and then do something like, sir, this is a PPP, this is a PPE zone. Beat it! Out of here! PPE required! Don't make me catch you here again. Where was I? Right. So So I got two like this, but I can't really stagger them like I want to. I might just have to snake one around. Yeah, snake a line like this out and around. And just have these two lines a little messy, but I don't mind a little mess in my factories. I'll show what I mean by a little mess. So I've got assemblers. I can do 2 Mark IIs instead of 4 assemblers. So actually this will work out well-ish. I need another line. So I need to put another one of you here. Up one. Another one of you here. And then I can make this a Mark II. Hold on. We're cooking with gas. Put you right down the middle. Oh. Do I handcraft more? I think I'm gonna have to handcraft more. I really don't want to do it this late in the game. Like, it's still early game, I can still handcraft, but it feels kind of sacrilegious. I've gotten this far, I should really be above handcrafting, but as you can see, my factory is quite the bones bare. So we'll just do a bit more stretching while we wait. There's some good desk stretches. I learned. My old man got me a book. That are just some really good ones for when you're sitting at a desk. That's good stuff. Okay, almost done. There we go. I'll just have those two. Actually, I'll just turn them around. I'll have that come around this side. And we'll all be good. I'm just going to change a few things up with the design here. So we copy that. Get you there, and dirty you, put you there. You should both be doing wire. Yes, you are. Both be doing plates. Get backwards. Doing plates. Excellent. And this one, this one might be a little fucky-wucky. Unless I do it like that. Yeah, unless I do it like that. So, I'm going to make this one, this line, like this line. I'll have 2 doing one type and the other 2 doing this type. So these 2 will be doing plates. This one will be doing wire. That way I make the logistics nice and easy. Why make things hard on yourself and you don't have to? It's just silly. Damn it. Spent a lot of time crafting. I forgot. I need the shit for the other shit. kind of thinking I might keep that middle line in there, just have a ramp come up, make it easier for tracking for vehicles. Right. That's what I was doing. Total brain fart there for a sec. What? Why are you not straight? Whatever. That'll do. And then we'll have you be straight. Let's set this up first so I know what I'm dealing with. You know what? Let's bring this out a little bit more. Gonna look a little weird, but that's okay. It builds character. This come out like that. Yeah. Perfect. And then we'll have this go over top. And we'll all be happier for it. Now we're gonna have you be high. Down and around to the splitters. Excellent. Wonderful. So simple. Why will be making more than that? Yeah, so that's... Yeah, I'm gonna need a Mark II build for those. Fuck. Whatever it'll have to do until I make a few. I'm not handcrafting it anymore. I'll upgrade that in a minute. That's fine. Best little character turn. What are you doing there? Well, it's not set in stone. I can move it over. No biggie. Ooh, that was weird. Yeah, set down the merger first. Yeah, that should do it. There we go. Everything looks hunky-dory. B-E-A. Chivo. Oh, you're both marked too, so I can just... Burp. And... Burp. And... Boop. There we go. Okay. You, I know exactly where you're going. Yeah, I need to replace that one too. Why did I go down? I didn't mean to go down. Give me. No. Uno, dos. I don't need that. I need that. Alright, I do need more of those. Fuck, I might have to handcraft some. Oh, piss. I suppose that's an easy fix. No, right, that's not the top. There we go. You're both iron, right? Well, you are now. Okay. Well, that's all set up now. I just need to bring over one of these. And we are hunky the dory, as they say. Let me in. I need to figure out where this is going. Do you not have a recipe? That's better. Sponsor. Climbing. Climbing. Lite. Okay. This stream may run a bit over time. Oh, a lot of open space down here. Let's just keep it where I need it. Come on, move. There we go. And we go over here, and we're at the smothers. Okay, everybody set up. This is gonna take a minute. Okay, it comes over to here. Gets in the splitter. Splitter splits it off. Go that way, one goes this way. Alright? Everybody follow so far? Good. This one goes here. This one goes over here. And everything's set up. Now we just need to plug it in, and away we go. I know where you can go for power. Go right there. So everything was hooked up. Oh, nice like. Now it is, and everything's running. Oh, nice like. Okay. While that's doing its temporary thing, in its temporary way. We'll go set up some steel. Just a little temporary foundry because I want to get this done before the end of stream. Yeah, we're almost out of time. I've got things to do today. Missing something, which I think we've got. Yeah, we got a few. What is this carbon dust alternate? So this gives me 30. And this gives me 45, but I need solid steel iron ingots for this. Well, don't have anything for that yet. So we're gonna set up. Can I do Foundry Mark II? I can do a Foundry Mark II. So I'm gonna handcraft again. Don't want to, but I'm gonna think I'm gonna have to for this. So that. We're gonna set up that bring the tract over. We'll handcraft some stuff. We'll get that all settled in a way. And then I think we'll leave it for this episode. This episode, this stream. I gotta get used to saying that. I've got a lot of steel pipes. Holy crap. I need to put some of those away. Not there, apparently. Or there. Here's good. Okay. Get some crafting. Holy shit. Or maybe not. Where did these come from? I wonder. He said, aghast at his own stupidity. Okay, so you're making 90. That'll be good enough for 2 of these things, I think. One takes 60 and one takes 30. Perfect. Oh, okay. I was wondering why these were Mark IIs. They're not. They're Mark 1s. And we'll just let those fill up. And go fix this. I should be able to have enough for this. The other lines, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Quite possibly. Well, what did I just... Oh! I did not agree to this. I did not consent. Crap. Oh, no. All of this sticks. Wait, maybe I can do this. It can maybe be done. Right, I forgot I had those underneath there as well. Well, maybe I can get the majority of them. Maybe. I'll fix that later. For now, let's just get this done. Wait, what are these making? Why aren't these making, actually? That's the better question. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, there we go. And you're a Mark 1. You're a Mark 2. You're not even hooked up. I'm betting you're having the same impetency issues as the rest of them. Yes, you are. There we go. Well, I suppose it all turned out for the best. We got that all set up. We've got some steel going. Got a blueprint working. We have some reinforced iron plates being made. I think... yeah. I think I'll spend the rest of this getting rid of that stupid curve that I built by accident. I don't know where it went. But yeah, this is pretty much over. If you want to bow out now, no hard feelings. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. It's actually been a lot of fun. As I sound, it's been a lot of fun. I had a really early morning, so that is not boding well for any of my anythings. Okay, well, I think that's the circle. I'm not going to look anymore, because I'm just not that caring right now. I'm going to end this early. Yeah, let me just cover up these holes I made. Oh, you're iron. Okay. Guess I can do that. So, tomorrow I have on the schedule is to be I might do more Satisfactory, honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to tomorrow me. I don't really have any games I want to start. I might just play one of the games that I'm currently playing, just for an ease. But I kind of like to keep those to myself. I like to keep those out of social media, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that near the sink wherever I decide to put it. Actually, I think I know exactly where I'm gonna put it. Yeah. Why not? One there. One there. And one there. And we'll just upgrade the belts as we go. Actually, I've never needed more than 2 in my old base, so. There we go. All's said and done. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to be playing tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Chat, I don't know why that's in chat. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by. If I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hold on a second. I want to kind of get a little routine going here. Goodbye.